Hello, unlimited friends. Today I want to talk to you about divination. A lot of us, and especially when I was younger, I wanted to know what the future held for me. And I'm sure that there are many of you out there who also feel the same way. So let's have a discussion about it and see the law of attraction perspective about it. So, hi, if you're visiting me for the very first time, my name is Zara Mahoon. I write the blog zmahoon.com and I have authored 12 books on the subject of law of attraction. On this YouTube channel, it is my objective to make it easy for all of us to understand and apply law of attraction in order to create unlimited lives. Okay, divination, good or bad? Should we use it? Should we not? And what does it really give us from a law of attraction perspective? First of all, I'm going to say that divination tools are tools and they can give us valuable information. When you ask a question, the universe always uses whatever it can in your life in order to bring you the answers that you need. So, if you're searching for an answer and you are someone who likes to use divination tools like tarot cards or astrology charts or things like that, the universe can use those avenues to convey a message to you. So, that's the first thing. The second thing is, law of attraction says that our emotions are our guidance system. They are the perfect mechanism through which we can foretell what is going to come to us in the future. We can have a clear idea whether our future is going to bring us things to be happy about or not happy about. If you are feeling happy in your now, chances are you're going to create a future that brings you more joy. If you are focused on something that does not feel good today, then the probability that you're creating a future which will bring you more things that will not feel good is higher. So we already have a tool. We carry it around with us all day, every day, and that is our sixth sense. But sometimes what happens with a lot of people, and did happen for me as well, is that we lose touch with our sixth sense. We second guess our feelings because we are not used to listening for that guidance and acting upon it and starting to trust that what our guidance system is saying is true. So the first thing is knowing how to interpret the information that's coming from our guidance system. And the second thing is being able to listen to it and trust it. And for a lot of us, certainly for me in the beginning, that was missing. When I was younger and I did not understand law of attraction, I resonated with those kinds of things. In fact, I learned how to do tarot cards and was extremely good at it. I did tarot cards at a professional level. I don't do them anymore because I feel that I don't need them. You need those kinds of tools when you're not listening to your gut feel. Okay? So, if you have difficulty listening to your gut feel and if you're not sure, tools like that give us a valuable piece of information because they can tell us which way our vibration is pointed. Having said that, I want to tell you one thing which is extremely important to understand. Whatever tool you use is only telling you the direction that you're headed in based on your vibration just now. The vibration is being interpreted by your tarot reader or your astrologer. So, because vibrations are generated as a result of the thoughts that we are thinking and the emotion that we are feeling, we can change that. We can change that right now in this moment. And if we did that, then the result is going to change. So our future is constantly changing based on the thoughts that we are thinking just now. In every moment, the future is changing. There is no fixed destiny. There is nothing that is absolutely predetermined. But you can rely on the information that comes to you from your inner being in the form of your emotional guidance. So, do we need divination? Yes, sometimes we do. When we are not able to interpret our own guidance system, we should use advice from other people as well as psychics and tarot cards and astrology. All of that is valid and has value. The thing to understand about all of that, one last thing that I want to share with you, is that the reading that you get is going to depend on where you are on the emotional scale and where the reader is on the emotional scale as well. So if you are in a bad place, the chances are higher for you to meet up with a reader who is also low down on the emotional scale. And if someone is low down on the emotional scale, the readings that they do are not as accurate as the readings that are done at a high level of the emotional scale. Number one. Number two, sometimes what happens is when you're on your way to that appointment, it gives you hope. You have this feeling of more confidence. I'm going to find out what is in store in my future, and it's going to feel better because fear is not knowing. So when you have that attitude, you go up the emotional scale to a place of hope. Hope feels good. And if you were going to meet with a tarot card reader or whoever it is that you're getting your advice from, if you meet them at a place of hope, they will also meet you right there. And then that meeting is going to go really well because they will be able to share valuable information with you. Makes sense? So, all tarot card readers and soothsayers are not made equal. Some of them, soon as they pick up a deck of cards or start working on an astrological chart, it feels good to them and they automatically go up the emotional scale. Like myself, when someone asks me a question, I have the ability to tune right into source. And when I tune right into source, the answers flow, and not only are they useful to the person who's asking the question, but they're also useful to me because they help me raise my vibration. And so, in the end, what I want to say to you is that a lot of times the universe will bring us the information that we are seeking through advisors, through other people. And those people don't necessarily have to be psychics or astrologers or tarot card readers or soothsayers of any type. They could be your next door neighbor. They could be someone you meet briefly in the grocery store. They might be someone that you talk to just at random. But the universe will use those avenues to convey messages to you. You know how they say, out of the mouths of babes? Well, the reason they say that is because a lot of times children, well, almost always, children have less resistance. And because children have less resistance, Source is able to use them to convey messages to us. Because children meet Source where Source is, high on the emotional scale. Other avenues that Source uses in order to bring us the answers that we are looking for is through animals, birds, nature. The universe is so powerful. If you ask a question, the answer can appear as a slogan written on the back of a truck because the universe knows how to make all of it possible. So there you have it. There is no right or wrong. But I can tell you one thing for sure. When you start living life at the top of the emotional scale, you don't need anyone else to tell you what's coming for you in the future. Think about it from one point of view. If you're looking for divination, if you want to find out what's going to happen in the future, doesn't that imply a lack of faith and trust? Lack of trust in the fact that things are always working out for you. Lack of faith in the ability of the universe to deliver everything that you want, right? And attachment to the outcome. I've got to find out whether this thing that I want is going to happen or not. That's attachment to the outcome. And if you've learned anything about law of attraction, it is that attachment always pushes those things that we truly want away from us. So I leave that for you to think about, and I'll say to you that use whatever you're being inspired to use, but make sure that when you use whatever tool you're using, make sure that you do some work to raise your vibration and go up the emotional scale so that you're able to get the best answers and the best results. Take care, folks. I hope this was useful, and I would love for you to leave me a comment, and certainly would love for you to subscribe and like my video. Hopefully, I will see you soon. Bye for now.